I've got two gorgeous green websites. They're absolutely beautiful. This is Integrated Bio, and it's just gorgeous. The way that it scrolls through is lovely. And then I've got Addifico as well, another gorgeous green website, but they're both slightly different, and I love it. I absolutely love these subtle differences, and I think it's a really cool way to point out, some of the things that they're doing differently, and therefore the different feels that these websites get as you're scrolling through them. So let's start with Integrated Bio. This one's a tiny bit more professional. Like, there's these tiny tweaks throughout it just make it that little bit more like less friendly almost, and they're both using some of the same stuff. So let's point out similarities, like curves throughout the page, the buttons here with the gaps in between it. Like, this is all Integrated Bio. The font is actually very, very similar on both websites, so let's just point that out on Addifico as well. Like, rounded corners here, the font again feels very, very professional. So similarities definitely. But then when you go to Integrated Bio, and again, like, this one's looking that little bit more sort of professional, and I don't mean professional in the sense of like better, I just more mean sort of towards that business audience. You've got harder lines in this website. Okay, so I go here and I see the font that they've got this 01 and 03, and this like line going across it here. The font that they use in this menu has like angular, like sort of real sort of edges to it there. As I come down again, there's no curved lines on this element here, and it's all these tiny little things like combined together that makes it feel different from Addifico, which has real roundedness everywhere. Like, when I go to the menu at the top, like, everything is rounded off. As I scroll down here, they have a line here, but it's much more sort of subtle, and they don't go for that secondary font. Like, the corners are that tiny bit more rounded, and it's so funny how like these tiny differences just make this website feel that little bit more friendly, still professional, still gorgeous, that little bit more friendly in comparison to Integrated Bio. I love it. I barely ever see green websites, so I've just had like real fun here. I love this section on Integrated Bio. As I scroll through it, it sort of like brings me to the next paragraph, and it's a really, really nice introduction. We did this on Dowgate Group, so this is a live website, and as you scroll through it, it brings up the next element here, but I think they did it better than me. I love how when I scroll down, we've got this bar that shows you where you are, like through it. We've got like this card here that says like, this is section 1, this is section 2, this is section 3. So I love that. I love it. I actually really like this website. I might do a whole different video on it because it's just really, really, really fun. It's got a lovely like footer down here. Look at that subtle bit of movement. I barely think you can see it, but it's a tiny bit of movement there. And this is just lovely. There's a little bit of... No, I think that's just the movement. Gorgeous. Two gorgeous websites. I barely ever see green websites, so like, it's just really, really fun, and they've got a similar vibe to them, but these tweaks, these tiny bits and differences just really like change the whole feel of the site. And they both work with their logos. Like, this is a little bit more friendly in terms of a logo, and that's that like little bit more sort of edgy, it's the wrong words, but anyway, they both work gorgeously on mobile. Like, they're really, really fun. I checked them both out. Look at that. Bam, really, really cool. And I don't know who they're made by, so I need it to help in the comments. If you know who they're made by, please do let them know, because I do like tagging and commenting for people there. I'll leave it there.